All right, welcome back. We are rocking and rolling. Of course, here's our foundational piece with the subfloor and the floor joists. That little cutaway view, that's looking nice. Put that to the side for now. This was our template sheet where we cut out our gussets, gusset templates, and our walls. Let's go ahead and put that to the side for now. We will just need our template. Oh, I think I'm upside down. Let me rotate this. Okay, so on this one, I actually went and I put glue on the back of it afterwards. So it was even stronger. So I'll talk to you about that. I put like a drop of glue here. I put a drop of glue here in these corners on the back side, right? So this is the back side, this is the second one. And so we still have some nails in it, but this feels super strong. So I'm really happy with that. I'm gonna pull out my nails and put my nails in the side. If you bend them, I would get rid of them. There we go. Got it. Okay, so that's looking really good, this piece. This piece all got all glued up nicely. So let's take a look at the other piece. The other piece that's still like glued, glued right down here, or nailed down. So first I'm gonna get these out. Oh, those are really in there. So I'm holding down firmly as I pull these nails out. And I'm probably glued to the paper. You know, if I did things perfectly, I wouldn't be glued to the paper, but I'm usually glued to the paper. So we'll see how that all comes off. Okay, just a little bit there. Just a little bit, okay. Nice, it all came off. Okay, so this feels pretty strong. I don't think I need to put extra glue in here. So I'm just going to say, if you want to, you can put another drop of glue here, another drop of glue here, another drop of glue here, 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 and here, and it will make it a lot stronger. Now, it's not necessary, but I just did it so it can be super strong. If I flex it a little bit, I don't want it to crack. So let's put that off to the side right now. And so we're going to look at what's next in our larger instructions. Again, we're just going through the large, this is the goal, of course, right here. And so we did everything on that sheet. We did everything on that sheet. We did everything on this sheet. Yeah, I think we're finished. I think we for sure finished all of the stuff now. So it looks like we're just putting it together. So let's go to the smaller booklet. This is the smaller booklet, and we're just checking here. Interior, header, and sill joist construction. We for sure did that already. 4, 5, 6. Subfloor, floor, truss. Okay. Pin all parts. Glue in place using pins to temporarily hold gussets in place. Allow glue to dry and remove pins from gussets. Place completed trusses in position and glue in place as shown on sheet 3 of your drawing. Place complete. Sheet 3. Okay, so this kind of ends abruptly. Sheet 3. They seem to indicate that sheet 3 will have the gusset information that we're looking for. Oh, they mean right here. They're talking about right here. This is the truss position, and this is that little wall piece. And so then you have this right here is what they're talking about, how we put the small wall into the context of the other building of the arrangement. That's happening right here. Okay, so this is what we're going to do. Let's go ahead and stand it up. I'm going to go ahead and get rid of this piece because I don't think we need this piece anymore. This was just our instructions for when we were doing it. And we're done with these instructions now. Since the instructions end abruptly, it's like, oh, figure it out on your own. So I'm just going to look at the picture and look at what it's doing. And then it looks like it starts from the outside and works its way in. So the window is on the left side and the doorway is on the right side. Okay. There, that's it. There's a little notch here I want to point out. This overhanging lip here, this goes over this piece here. So that's how the corner comes together. So the corner comes together like that. Okay, and then that's going to go on top. And things are moving around a little too much for me, so I'm going to see what I can pin for now. I'd like to get a first wall in place. So I'm going to try this first. And this is going to be very delicate until I get the next side in. So I'm going to just grab a nail. And they're saying you're supposed to glue things in, but I always put things with nails first. Okay, that's helping. I'm feeling it's nice and flush. I like how I'm feeling this. And let's get another nail in. You know, just a little bit. Just get a little bit of a nail in. Okay, great. Let's move over here. Try to get the other one locked in. And I'm trying to move this over so you can see it. I'm going to pin this right here. I think that this is the next critical piece right there. Yes, and it wants some glue. I might disassemble and put some glue on it later, but for now, this is called a dry assembly, and I'm just putting the nail not even all the way in. Okay. That's not quite on the outside the way I would like it, so I'm going to remove the nail, scoot it out just a little bit so it's flush. There, that's looking much better. Let me get a second nail in and I'll be able to show you a lot easier what's happening. Great. Okay. One more nail. Okay, so what we have going on here is we're trying to be flush on those outside edges. Flush. So run your finger along this. This should be flush with the sill, and this should be flush. This has moved on me a little bit, so I'm going to take this one out and scoot it over and then put it down again. Great. Okay, so what I'm seeing here, this looks really nice. It looks like it's time to add this other little wall piece. Now, I did forget something, so I'm going to see if I can find it. And there was a small piece of flat subfloor. Here it is. Here it is. This subfloor was supposed to go here, and then the wall is supposed to go on top of it. And now, as I look at the wall, I can see that there's the double top, and then we're going to add this right here. Okay, so this is the next thing that's happening, and there we go. Okay, so this is the way it's going to go next, and so let's get a few nails in. I know we only have about 2 minutes left, but I'll try to get this nail in here. There. And then that's about all the time I have for today. I would try to get another nail or two in on the bottom there. And then the trusses are going to actually go on top. I know this is going to be very hard to see, but the trusses are going to go like up here, I think. I will have to figure out which way they go though. I'm going to take a little pause there. All right, so after some analysis, I have determined that we need a few spacer pieces. This wall detail area that's on sheet 3 has this diagram, and I think it's really hard to concentrate when you see all this other stuff, so let me try to cover all this other stuff up. Okay, so let's pretend that other stuff's not there. Now this, when I'm looking at this, I see this here. This is the exterior wall. So this is in the center of the exterior wall with the window on it. So we're looking at the half wall, the side little wall position. We're looking at this straight on if we're looking at our model. This goes on the outer top plate, and then this goes a distance in. Now, how far is that distance? Okay, that's exactly what our next thing is about. So I'm going to put my piece there. Oh, I'm going to draw some lines a little bit further. So here's my lines. Draw my line straight down. Grab my razor blade. Cut that piece. Okay, so this piece, I'm going to write on it and then write spacer. Okay, I'm gonna, if I have any leftover pieces, this is what I'm gonna use for that. Okay, I think this is pretty nice. Right there. Whoa, a piece just jumped out at me. I'm just gonna do 3 because I could see possibly needing 3. I think we'll only need 2, but if I had any extra material at this point, then I would use it for this. Okay, got it. So that's looking pretty good. And let's try to see how this would go. So now that we've cut that, I think we're pretty much done with cuts. We're really just on assembly. This is going to be a little hard to see, but I'm going to try to move it up a little bit. There. That's the best I can do with the dock cam. So it's a little bit weird, the weird angle that we're on here, but that's the best we can do. So when I'm working with the truss, I'm assuming that the truss is going to go flush on the outside like this. That's going to be number 1. And so that one is going to be in the middle of this piece. So you position it the center on the center of this. That's what I'm guessing from the diagram. Now, that will probably allow for exterior sheathing to go on the outside, but usually I would imagine that this would go all the way flush with the exterior on the outside, and then that would allow the sheathing to go all the way straight up the face of this. So I definitely don't want to glue this at this point because I think it actually needs to be over on the outside. And that's just my opinion. So I'm going to look into that and then come back with a good answer. But for now, we're going to do it like they say and just keep it in this position here. So I'm going to get some nails and work that out right now. There are some things there we go. Something sticking up. There we go. That's all pushed down. Got it. Okay, so let's grab a nail and let's attempt to get this in position. Oh boy, this is really tough. I'm gonna get my spacers now. I think this is really where my spacers come in to help position this. Now I'm gonna go vertically with the spacer just to make this work. And I'm gonna just grab another piece just to eyeball it right there. Okay, so that looks like it should work in that position. Okay, another nail. And this is what the spacers are for, because this is going to be really tough to align. And now these pieces are floating. I know we only have a few short seconds left, so I will try to get this other nail in and align the first of the trusses in the last few moments here. Got it. Okay, so this piece will go right there, and I'll be able to put the nail in there, and then this piece will go right next to it, and then I'll be able to put that there. And then it looks like with the spacers being vertical, the way I've arranged them, here's a better angle of the spacers. The spacer and the other spacer, then I could put the nails sideways through there and hold the trusses on. So that's what's coming next, and we are in the 95% done range on this. Excellent. So really exciting. I'll leave you with that view there of the spacers so that you can see that a little bit better.